The rapture and the second coming of Jesus Christ are two distinct events in Christian eschatology, though they are often confused or considered to be the same by some. However, there are key differences in their descriptions, timing, and significance according to various interpretations of biblical prophecy. 1. Timing and sequence. Rapture. The rapture is believed by many to occur before the Great Tribulation, a period of intense suffering and upheaval, begins. It is when Jesus Christ will rapture or take up all true believers, living and dead, into heaven, often described in 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 verse 16-17. The timing of the rapture is often associated with the belief in a pre-tribulation scenario. Second coming. The second coming is understood as the time when Jesus Christ returns to earth in glory to judge the living and the dead, establish his millennial kingdom, and finally defeat evil. This event is often linked with the end of the tribulation, a period of global suffering, and it happens after the rapture in the post-tribulation or mid-tribulation view, depending on interpretation. The second coming is described in Revelation chapter 19 verse 11-21. 2. Purpose and focus. Rapture. The rapture is primarily focused on the rescue and gathering of the believers in Christ. It is seen as an event that removes the faithful from the earth to protect him from the coming tribulation, Revelation chapter 3 verse 10. The rapture is not about judgment but about God's mercy on his people. Second coming. The second coming is about the final judgment of the world and the defeat of all evil. Jesus will return to establish his reign on earth, punish the wicked, and set up a new kingdom. The focus of this event is on justice, vindication of the faithful, and restoration of God's order, Matthew chapter 25 verse 31-46, Revelation chapter 20 verse 11-15. 3. Nature of the event. Rapture. The rapture is typically depicted as a secret event, where believers will be caught up in the air to meet Christ. It is often described as a sudden and unexpected event, with people being taken without anyone witnessing it in real time, 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 verse 16-17. It happens quickly, with no physical battle or confrontation. Second coming. The second coming is a highly public event. Jesus will return visibly, and all people will see him, coming with great power and glory, Matthew chapter 24 verse 30. His return will be accompanied by signs, such as cosmic disturbances and the gathering of the nations for judgment, Revelation chapter 19 verse 11-21. 4. Impact on believers and non-believers. Rapture. At the rapture, only the believers in Christ are affected. The righteous are taken up to heaven, while the rest of humanity remains on earth, facing the trials and judgments of the tribulation. The event is meant to be a blessing and deliverance for those who are saved. Second coming. The second coming affects both believers and non-believers. Believers will be rewarded and will reign with Christ, while non-believers will face judgment and punishment for their rejection of Christ. This is the time of the final separation between the righteous and the wicked, Matthew chapter 25 verse 31-46. 5. Biblical passages. Rapture. Key passages that refer to the rapture include 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 verse 16-17. For the Lord himself will come down from heaven, with a loud command, with the voice of the archangel and with the trumpet call of God, and the dead in Christ will rise first. After that, we who are still alive and are left will be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. John chapter 14 verse 3. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come back and take you to be with me that you also may be where I am. Second coming. Key passages that describe the second coming include Matthew chapter 24 verse 30-31. At that time the sign of the Son of Man will appear in the sky, and all the nations of the earth will mourn. They will see the Son of Man coming on the clouds of the sky, with power and great glory. Revelation chapter 19 verse 11-16 describes Jesus returning on a white horse, followed by the armies of heaven, to defeat the forces of evil. 6. Theological views. Pre-tribulation rapture. Many Christians, especially in dispensationalist theology, believe that the rapture will occur before the tribulation. This view holds that Jesus will take believers out of the world before the time of God's judgment. Post-tribulation rapture. Other Christians, particularly those holding an amillennial or postmillennial view, believe that the rapture and the second coming occur at the same time, following the tribulation. This means the faithful will endure suffering but will be rewarded in the end. Mid-tribulation rapture. Some believe that the rapture will take place halfway through the tribulation, offering believers some protection during the latter half of the tribulation period. Conclusion. In summary, While both the rapture and the second coming involve the return of Jesus Christ, they differ significantly in terms of timing, purpose, nature, and the audience affected. The rapture is about the gathering of believers before the tribulation, while the second coming is about Christ's visible return to earth to judge and establish his eternal kingdom. These events are foundational to Christian eschatological teaching, but how they are understood varies among different Christian denominations and interpretations of prophecy.